Video is called How Todd Rundgren Affected My Life, or maybe it might be called Growing Up with the Music of Todd Rundgren, or Todd Rundgren is a Great Artist. I don't have any title for this. But what I'm going to do is talk about him and various aspects of him, and his a huge influence on me. So the story starts around, I'd say 1971, when I was out driving around in the country in rural Connecticut with my friend who had just gotten his driver's license. We were both around 16. And all of a sudden, this song comes on the radio. We Gotta Get You a Woman, Leroy Boy. What the fuck? I never heard anything like it. It was like so different. It was very fresh. It was very poppy and very infectious. And I was just like taken away by it. I was like, whoa, I didn't consciously say, oh, wow, and all that. It just like subconsciously, as I'm listening to it, looking at the New England scenery, and all this. And the next brush I had with his music would probably be, I didn't pick up on Nas until later, until after I knew about him. But the next time I had picked up on his music would be around the time Hello It's Me, maybe? It had to be around 72. And I think it was going to school in Danbury, Connecticut. And I just got infatuated with that album, Something Anything. If you haven't seen it, my old beat-up copy, which was played gazillion times on the turntable. It's still got, oh wow, well, what do you know? Hold on. It's still got all the shit inside. I didn't know it had all this stuff. I guess these are lyrics. I forgot. It's been such a long time ago. And I was totally infatuated with this album. Something Anything. Piece of art. Okay. And I went and got his earlier albums. The Ballad of Todd Rundgren. It's like, what kind of a guy would do an album cover hanging himself, just from an artistic standpoint. The aesthetic of the album cover was very intriguing. It intrigued me. And then the fashion statement with these boots and the psychedelic shirt and the hair and all this shit. It all kind of was a packaged invitation to like, listen to me. So, yeah. I played that almost as much as I played Something Else. I really did. And then the big masterpiece came out, I think when I was 18 years old, A Wizard, a True Star. I don't know what happened to the album. I don't know what. I really don't know where the original album, the artwork is, but at least I have this. Maybe I saved the artwork. Oh, yeah. And then I got Beersville Records. Everything he did was on Beersville. I never fucking heard of Beersville Records thing. Wow. And it is known for the fact that everyone said he does it all. He plays everything. He produced it and all that. But then, I listened to it. I said, this thing is like unbelievable. To this very day, I don't think anybody's recorded an album as good as this. It's just like so anticipates so many musical styles which came out later. And just the fact that he used all these synthesizers when they were just using them as novelty instruments, like that buttered popcorn song and all that shit. And he was doing like artistic statements And then I was continuing to go back to buy the earlier stuff too. I don't know where the cover is to this either. This is the one that had Leroy Boy on it. So, yeah, so Rundgren had a huge influence on me. My formative years, and I actually went to the Central Park concert because I live in Connecticut, and I went with, I guess, a girlfriend then. And I saw him do that concert at Central Park, and he did that Sons of 1984, and he premiered a new song that he had done, and it was stayed in my head, you know. It's very infectious. Now 1984 seems like ages ago. Wow, and that was a song about the future. Holy shit. He's still around. So let me get up to the current times. He's still around and he's still doing stuff. I've been into every album he's done. I could tell you so many great songs that make your head spin. One of my later favorites was Liars, the Liars album. There was so much good stuff on that. And I was never into Utopia, even though I dutifully went out and bought all the Utopia albums. They were definitely second rate compared to Rundgren's solo efforts. My favorite albums would probably be Hermit of Mink Hollow. Like I said, I like Liars. I mean, I can't remember them all off the top of my head. And I was also dazzled by his production work that he did with other artists. I just loved listening to the other artists like XTC, and earlier on he did Badfinger, and there's just too much to talk about in this little video. But I would suggest that y'all go out there and get into his music, even from a fashion point of view, from an aesthetic point of view, from he used to wear all these psychedelic clothes, and just like I was just wearing t-shirts and jeans. And like, where did they get all these clothes? And they probably had designers. I, to this day, have a strong interest in fashion and stuff like that. So he's been a huge influence. Like, I don't know the guy. I don't know if I would ever meet him. If I would like him, I'm afraid I'd be disappointed. If I met him, I'm afraid he might not like me. And he may, you know, I would never want to meet my idols. You know, hell no. But anyway, it's his music that I like. I'm not concerned with him as a person that much. I'm just concerned with what he created for the world. And so this is my tribute to Todd Rundgren. I think that will be the title I'm going to go with. Okay, and I jabbered on long enough. So check out his music. The rich archive of greatness that you'll be thinking about. It'll stay in your head. So many of his songs do. All right.